Good evening, everyone. Please just let me know whether the audio and video is clear to everyone or not. Just confirm it in the chat sections, everyone, whether it's clear or not. Good evening, everyone. Please just confirm whether the audio and the video is clear to you or not. There are 4 students in the class. Let everyone join, then we'll start off with our very first class. Okay, we'll discuss about few basics regarding the cell signaling, which is unit number 4 in the CSIR NET syllabus. Okay, Kaveri, thank you. Okay, let's begin. We'll quickly have a quick discussion regarding the cell signaling basics. Okay, so today is the very first class in our marathon 3.0. We are starting off with a new marathon session, free lecture series on Botany Insider. Okay, so first of all, if you haven't yet enrolled in our or registered on our application, we have our own application by the name of Botany Insider itself on both the App Store and also on the Play Store. So it is available both for the Android and also for the iOS students. Okay, whether you are using whatever, like whether you are using iOS or Android, you can use or you can download the application from there. Good evening, Mansi. Now talking about the very first thing, so if you are targeting the June 2023 examination, as we have already received the latest notification that the exam would be in the month of May and June, right? So for that matter, we have started off with a smart practice course with a smart course for the June 2023 students. If you wish to enroll, you can enroll in our course. The link is in the description box. We have already started the course on 9th of January and we already have a number of students enrolled over there. So if you wish, you can enroll in that as well. We have the theory classes present, general aptitude classes are there. We have the hard copy notes being provided to you at your doorstep. If you wish, you can get the hard copy notes with this particular thing, with this particular course itself. In addition, we'll be having PYQ sessions, doubt sections, etc. Okay, for more information you can contact us personally. You can download the application and send a text over there. In addition, if you wish to have only the notes booklet, you can get the notes booklet as well individually via our YouTube channel, via our WhatsApp number. You can text us over there. Okay, in addition to that, we have also launched the we have also launched the mock tests for the students who are preparing for the June examination. 40 plus mock tests are there, all in with the complete analysis of on the basis of all India ranking and various other features. You can get yourself enrolled in this particular mock test series as well. Okay, so this was about it. Let's begin about what is cell signaling, what is it all about. Okay, so talking about unit number 4, cell signaling. So many students have this particular problem of understanding what is cell signaling. So for this particular class, we'll have a quick understanding regarding what is this all about, what are the various types of cell signaling. We'll understand about each type of cell signaling in detail. Okay, so talking about cell signaling. So what is cell signaling? If you look into the word itself, you have cell signaling. So what is it all about? So in this particular process, what do we have? We have a cell which is releasing out some kind of information, and this information, like in simple words we call it information, और अगर हम उसे और simplify करेंगे, we will be calling it as a signal. So the cell 1, let's call it cell 1, this first cell would be letting out, or it would be giving out some kind of signal in order to cause some changes, in order to have some kind of difference in the functionality in the second cell. Now the second cell could be nearby, it could be far away, it could be in any manner. Depending upon which type of signaling it is, the functioning would be in the similar manner, or the result would be in the similar manner. So we have three main components in the cell signaling. First one is the inducer. What is an inducer? So the cell which would be giving out the information, which would be giving out the signal, that is the inducer. Then you have the signal itself, that is the main message that is going over there. Then we have the third thing, the responser, that is the one that would be producing the response, that would be giving out the response. Okay, is this particular thing clear to everyone? No, you cannot give CSIR net only in botany. You have to prepare for all those 13 units. Like there are in total 13 units. It depends upon you which particular topic you are choosing for the preparation, but there is no specific thing that you can give CSIR net in botany. We have to prepare for the life sciences examination. We have an exam called CSIR NET Life Sciences. So in that you have 13 units as the syllabus, from which you choose out that which is the main topics you have to prepare. Okay, so coming back to the topic, so this is what cell signaling basically is all about. So we can also define it as the communication between the two cells, that is the first cell is there, the second cell is there, and they both are communicating with each other. And this communication is, जो ये communication होगा इन दोनों cells के बीच में, ये communication होगा by the help of a specific signal. Okay, now all the cells receive and respond to the signals from their surroundings. मतलब जितने भी cells हैं, no matter whether it is this particular cell or this cell or any cell in our body, in a living organism's body, they all receive and respond to the signals from their surroundings. Okay, now the signals could be either extracellular or intracellular. What does this mean? You have a cell. Now this cell could have a signal from within, or it could have a signal from the external environment as well. So we can say that the signals can be both extracellular and the intracellular. Now let's talk about one more important thing, or one more important topic, that is what is a ligand, what is a receptor. You'll hear about this particular word in this unit time and again. So we have a term called as ligand, you have a term called as receptor. So what is it all about? See, you have a cell, you have second cell, this is the first one and this is the second one. So this particular cell would be releasing out some kind of signals. Okay, so these signals are in the form of some kind of specific molecules. These molecules are given the name of ligands. Okay, and this particular ligand, these ligands have to reach to the next cell where this cell would behave as a responder. That means the one which would be producing the response, right? So this response would be done only when this ligand which is produced by the inducer cell is taken up by the second cell. So this is taken up by the help of a specific structure which is given the name of the receptor. Okay, so we can say that the ligands are produced via the inducer and the receptors are present on our responder or the cell which would be producing the response. Now these ligands could be of various nature. They could be of numerous number of natures. For example, these ligands could be these ligands could be hormones, these ligands could be growth factors, cytokines, steroids, polypeptides, etc., etc. So any of this thing could be produced which would be working as a signal, which would be working as a ligand from the inducer's cell, and as a result what will happen, the responder would be producing the signal. How? By the presence of a receptor over there which would be taking up the signal and showing the final response. Is it clear to everyone? Then you have the responder, inducer, which would be sending the signal. Receiving would be done. We'll have the transduction, and finally the transduction would be in response to the signal that is given to it. Now we'll be understanding about the various types of the extracellular signaling. That is, what are the various types of signalings present. So if you look into the CSIR's previous year papers, you will see time and again questions get framed from this particular topic. So let's understand about the types of signaling in detail. First one is endocrine, paracrine, juxtacrine and autocrine. If till this particular point everything is clear, please let me know. If not, then we'll be moving forward with our topic. Okay, is there any doubt, any problem you are if there any problem in understanding any of the point that I have explained, please ask. And Arfa, is your doubt clear now? Yes, any doubt till here? Very good. Other students as well. We have 8 students in the class. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Otherwise, we'll move forward. Transduction is the main thing. जहाँ से response आएगा. Like, let me explain it. See, you have the inducer, right? This would be producing out some of the signals in the form of the ligands. Ligands would be taken up by the receptor which is present on the second cell, which is present on our responder. Now in this, what will happen? Let's expand this. Let's say this is the ligand which comes and binds over here. So as a response or as a result of this particular binding, what happens? A complete cascade of reaction. Cascade means a complete relay of the reaction would be initiated, which would result in the final functioning. Obviously, because in a cell, for a cell to perform any specific function, what is required? The result or the final signal should be reached to the protein level, right? So this particular process via which the signal from the receptor binding up till the final response, this particular process is known as, or it is technically called as, the transduction of the signal. Is it clear to you, Kaveri, now? Is your doubt clear now? Let's move forward then, understand about the various types of signaling. Great. Let's move forward and understand about the various types of signaling. Okay. So, we have the very first type as the autocrine signaling. Then we have the paracrine signaling. Then we have endocrine signaling, and the last one is juxtacrine. So, let's understand about each one of them first by the help of graphical or by the pictorial representation, and then we'll switch over to the theory portion. Okay. First one is autocrine. Then we have paracrine. I'll just give you a quick understanding of the same, and then the complete, like, you can clear out each of your doubts with this thing itself. Okay. Third is endocrine, and the fourth one is juxtacrine. Okay. See, autocrine means, auto means self. Okay. You have a cell. This cell releases out some kind of signals. Let's say it releases out some kind of signals. Now these signals would be acting on itself. This is what autocrine signaling is all about. Most common example is in the case of apoptosis. Apoptosis, which is simply known as the term PCD, that is programmed cell death, where the cell itself signals it signals its own machinery to destroy and get digested by the complete process. So the very first one is autocrine. Then we have paracrine. Paracrine means when you have, let's say, the first cell and you have a second cell in close proximity. We can remember it this way, para with the term parallel. So the signaling in which the first cell signals the second cell which is present in close proximity to each other. Okay, this is what paracrine is all about. Then we have endocrine. Okay, Janvi, let's discuss this after this. Okay, first let's get through the various types and then I'll clear out your doubt. Okay, just give me 10 minutes. Let me make the students clear about this point. So second is paracrine, where the first cell signals the cell which is in approximately close proximity to each other, and as a result the final functioning is performed. Okay. Third one is the one in which you have the first cell, the second cell is far away. There is a lot of distance between the two. So in endocrine, the usage of the blood transportation is used. For example, the growth hormones, that is the growth hormones, if you all know, they are synthesized or they are produced in the pituitary gland, which is present in the brain area. So from that particular part, pituitary gland would be using blood as a source of transportation, and as a result the hormone or the growth hormone would be produced, or it would be transported to the various organs of the body which are located at farther distance, and finally the functioning is performed. Last one is juxtacrine. Juxtacrine means that when the two signals, in order to finally work, in order to show the final functionality, need to have a physical contact with each other, then we would call that particular signaling as the juxtacrine signaling. For example, in case of the delta notch pathway, which is one of the type of signaling, which we'll be understanding in the various types of signaling in this unit itself. Okay, let's repeat and let's try to revise all the four. Okay, first one is autocrine. Autocrine means you have the cell signaling to itself. Auto means self. Then we have second one, paracrine. Paracrine means parallelly. That means when one cell would be producing, or one cell would be giving out a signal to a cell which is present in close proximity, or the one that is present parallelly. Third one is endocrine. Endocrine is when we have one cell which would be releasing out the signals, and these signals would be given out to the next cell which is present at farther distance. Over here, blood could be used as a medium. Last one is juxtacrine, where we have a physical contact between the two cells, and as a result, the final functioning would be performed. Example is the delta notch pathway. These were the various, or these were the main 4 types of signalings that you need to keep in mind. Go through all 4 of them. If you have any doubt, please ask. Then we'll switch over to the theory portion, to the slide area where you can note down the points as well. Okay, take your time, understand this. Any problem, any doubt, आप यहाँ पर पूछ सकते हैं. Naveen, class का time is 8 o'clock. Like it is told to you, like the class timing is notified on our free WhatsApp group. We have a free WhatsApp group on our WhatsApp number, which is given to you in the description box. You can join there and you'll get a link every day. Okay, coming to Janvi's doubt, how the receptors receive the signal. Exact. Janvi, see, every particular ligand have a specific type of receptor itself. So the receptor would start to function only when the same type of receptor, the same type of ligand would come and bind. Yes, there are a lot of other ligands are also present, but the receptor would not start functioning, the receptor would not start its functionality till the time the correct one would come and bind over there. So it is all complete hit and trial, you can remember it this way. So that's how the ligand and the receptor functioning occurs. Every ligand has a specific type of receptor, and as a result the final functioning is done. Okay, is everything clear to everyone? Yes or no? If yes, let's move on to the theory portion. Clear everyone? We have 9 students in the class. Quickly let me know. Great. Now let's understand about the 4 types of signaling. So first one is autocrine. So whatever we have discussed, the same thing is written over here. You can make a note of the same in your notebook. First is the autocrine. Autocrine is the one in which signaling molecule produces the effect on the same cell that produces it. Forms in which the cell secretes a hormone are an autocrine agent that binds to the autocrine receptor on the same cell, leading to the changes in the cell. Examples are, first one is the cytokines, immune cells, growth factors, etc. Second one is the paracrine. Paracrine is the one where the functionality occurs in the local action of the nearby area. So they are present in close proximity. We can say that the cell-to-cell communication produces the signal to induce changes in the nearby cells. Okay, they are secreted in the immediate environment. Immediate environment means something that are present in very close proximity to each other. Then examples of this are fibroblast growth factors, that is FGF, hedgehog family, VNT family, TGF beta family. These all examples are important. In addition to that, the neurotransmitter between the nerve cells and the synapses is also one of the example. Next we have the endocrine signaling. So what is endocrine signaling? Endocrine signaling is that when they are present at distance, like when they are distantly present from the site of synthesis, this is what endocrine signaling is all about. It is a long range signaling which is transported further via the bloodstream. Example, endocrine hormones, for example insulin, pancreas, testosterone, progesterone, etc. Last one is juxtacrine. They are contact dependent. So over here what happens? It requires a physical contact. for example, the delta notch pathway and the communicating signals or communicating junctions could also play an important role over here. So we have discussed everything, whatever is written over here. I have already explained you all the 4 types in detail. If you find any problem, any difficulty, you can ask, okay? Otherwise, we'll switch over to other things in the class. And if you wish to have these kind of notes in more elaborated form, we have the hard copy notes services now available. You can get your notes at doorstep delivered on your via your order itself. You can order on WhatsApp or you can order on our application. Both way round it is possible. You can WhatsApp us for the queries. You can get your notes. Okay, so if you wish, you can have it. You can look at the sample content as well via the WhatsApp number itself. You can text us there and you'll get your sample content, and depending upon that you can have your complete all unit notes delivered at your doorstep at very affordable prices. Okay, so these were the various types of signaling that we had to discuss today. In addition to that, there are various other topics, various important topics. So if you wish to have any of these topics discussed in detail and you are targeting the upcoming examination, you can join the Target 2023 batch. It was started on 9th of January. It's a live class course where you can have both the way live and also the recorded lectures are available, in which we have the theory classes, general aptitude classes, hard copy notes delivered, PYQ session, doubt sessions, etc, etc. So if you wish, you can enroll in that. We have the notes booklet, doorstep delivery now available. If you wish, you can place your orders and get it within 4 to 5 days depending upon the location. Wherever you are staying all over India, the delivery services are now available. For information, you can WhatsApp us on the number in order to get the complete information regarding the same. Okay, I have sent the number to you in the chat as well, 9718170165. Yes, you can WhatsApp on this particular number for any query for the doorstep delivery services and all the other services that are available on Botany Insider. So download our application and get to prepare well, get to study well, and get to have the structured courses for yourself, so that you can prepare in the same manner the way we study over here. The complete structured course is there on our application. Okay, so this was about for today's marathon. Tomorrow also we'll be having a marathon class, same for unit number 4 itself, cell signaling, as few students were finding it difficult, so I thought of having a marathon series for you all. Okay, thank you for joining in. Let's meet tomorrow. And if you wish to have any of the contents, please let us know on the WhatsApp group via the WhatsApp number that is given to you. Okay, bye everyone, take care.